the great honor of introducing our keynote for today, Mayor Breed. We are so excited that she is able to join us and help launch our showcase event today. So if you guys can please join me in welcoming her to the virtual stage, Mayor Breed.
Well, thank you. I didn't realize I was keynoting. I appreciate being here to just, witness some of the great innovative projects. It's been absolutely wonderful having worked in San Francisco government for quite some time now. I know firsthand how difficult it is to be innovative in the public sector just because of the layers of bureaucracy sometimes that make it impossible to do simple things with new modern technologies. Sometimes, though, we have to get a little creative, but if we have learned anything from the past year and a half, it is that when we prioritize getting people the information and resources they need and cut away at the red tape and bureaucracy, we can create incredible change in our communities. During COVID, we've had to find new ways to serve our residents, especially those who are most vulnerable. We found new ways to communicate with people and make sure that they get the information and resources they needed in a culturally competent, easy to understand way. We worked together to reimagine how we deliver services and found innovative new ways to support San Franciscans, like our community learning hubs, our food and grocery distribution programs, how we created testing and vaccine distribution systems from scratch, connecting people with volunteer opportunities, or how we launched our shared spaces and slow streets in our neighborhoods and commercial corridors. While I am deeply proud of all that we've accomplished as a city, especially over this past year, we know that we still face a lot of challenges. This pandemic exposed the inequities that have plagued our city and our country for generations. It showed us how much we desperately need to make sure people have access to services and how much we need to grow those resources. And in order to do this, we need projects, just like the ones you presented today, that get to the basic functions of government and how our residents interact with city programs and services. Because it should not be a headache to apply for housing, open a small business, or simply find help when someone needs it. When we come together to push past the status quo and find new solutions to the most challenging issues of our time, we make our city better for everyone. And I got to tell you, just to give you context of my own experiences and how excited you should be about the work that you're doing, and how much it's needed, just think about it. Over 20, 30 years ago, when I used to catch Muni, I was talking about this because it's transit week in San Francisco. When I was taking Muni, we had no knowledge, no understanding, no schedule, no app, no technology to tell us when the next bus was coming. Everything was a guesstimate. And in most cases, those guesstimates would not always come through. And so we would just have to figure it out. And now we have apps and other things that tell us when buses are coming, when they're predicted to come, how there's a backup at a particular location, like things that we didn't know about then because we didn't have the technology. And so when I think about where we were then and how we are now, we just only get better with time. We get better with time because we have people who are smart, who are innovative, who understand technology, who understand the need to make things better, who are willing to invest the time and resources into making things better for our city, better for our residents, so that we can now just pull it up on our phone or there's a screen that shows us when the next bus might arrive. I want to thank all of you for participating. Thank you to the partners who have generously donated their time to this program. Thank you to Zendesk, to ZS Associates, to Adobe, Salesforce, and Accenture. Thank you to the many city departments and employees who dedicated their time and efforts to creating these new solutions. And finally, thank you to Dee and the Office of Civic Innovation for continuing this program, building these relationships with our partners and driving the spirit of collaboration in our government. It really is amazing. And it is how we are going to bring the technology and the works of our city to the 21st century. As we continue our economic recovery and even beyond that recovery, I'm looking forward to seeing more work like this across our city, more innovation, more partnerships, and opportunities for fresh, simple ideas to make government and our services more accessible for all San Franciscans. So I hope you will all continue to work with us towards this vision. So thank you Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor Breed, for your inspiring words. It really does capture the ethos of our Civic Bridge program to help empower the city to be more responsive, inventive, and collaborative for San Franciscans. And as you mentioned, it's so amazing to see what happens when you bring the public and private sectors together to work together to drive change civically, collaboratively, and creatively.